Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest in the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, so today is a very special episode. I've been looking forward to this interview now for, I think the last 3 to 4 months or so. I've been waiting for this launch of PlayLottoGlobal, and I have the CEO and founder on the line today, Todd Poindexter, who I met. I'll give you the backstory on that in a little bit, but I met him not too long ago in Las Vegas at Brad Turner's Las Vegas Investor Conference. First off, Todd, man, welcome to the show. We finally get to do this. Great to have you on.
Adam, what a pleasure. Thank you very much.
All right, Todd. So we got lots to talk about today. We're going to get into the launch. We're going to get into the vision. We're going to get into Cinco Foundation. We got a lot to cover. But before we do all that, we'll start this episode the way that we start them all, with what we like to call our Mission Matters Minute. So, Todd, at Mission Matters, our aim and our goal is to amplify stories for entrepreneurs, for executives, for experts. That's what we do. Todd, what mission matters to you?
Thank you, Adam. What a pleasure. When I created models of the business, it's a collaboration with two missions. One is help people basically all over the world enjoy incomes in a wallet without involvement, without cost. And the other is to help many good causes for humanity worldwide. And so the companies are separate, but that's the missions together. And we're looking forward to it now happening.
Fantastic. I want to get into that. We're definitely getting to PlayLottoGlobal, but before we do, I mean, as an entrepreneur, obviously you're a founder of this company, entrepreneur. Give us some of the backstory. Like, how'd you get started in business? Where'd that start for you?
Well, people know I joke I'm a vagabond, but I basically was born in New Jersey, but I started on Wall Street in 1983 as a stockbroker of early stage companies, commission only, surviving, pitching that.
80s in Wall Street. That's a whole
80s
nother
and
interview,
90s. Yeah,
man. No.
we were. And then I moved to London, never been to Europe, and I ended up living in Europe 25 years full time, but I actually helped raise money as kind of an independent mini banker for 30 years. And in that, you learn about execution and things. And at 59, I said, let me try this entrepreneur thing because that was the basis of creating today's companies and missions.
Get into that career in banking and raising money and things like that. So you've come across and worked with many companies, right?
Yeah, it's important if you're raising money, or actually if you're looking at any deal as an investor, there's one word that you respect or like, it's execution. Can the company do whatever they said? So if you're raising the money for someone else, you hope they do what they said. If you're an investor, you do that. So for 30 years of that, you see a lot of deals and a lot of things and learn, kind of on the outside looking in of mistakes or successes. So fortunately, that was definitely helpful. Becoming an entrepreneur after being in that sector for 30 years.
How, like, as you're making this transition, a lot of different ways to go about this. And as entrepreneurs, right, we have lots and lots of ideas. That's never ending, right? But there's only so much time, there's so much attention, there's only so much money, right? Like in terms of like what you're going to really focus on. How did you know that this particular idea was the one that you were going to make you were going to spend your life on and spend a significant amount of your time on? I mean, I know you as the lotto guy. That's what people call you. So how did you know, like, all right, I can be the lotto guy? Like, how did you know this idea was the one, so to speak?
Great question. It was helpful. We said, okay, we're going to market an idea or business that we do not have to educate 4 to 5 billion people on what is it, and that is lotto. Second, the reality that we could create a model that in the end people could earn income through a QR code and system, but really without involvement, and it's limitless to who could experience that. That's a great thing for the world or anybody.
But take me before that though. Like, how did you get the idea? Like, you didn't just wake up and I mean, like, take me before that, like the beginning of the idea. Like, how did you get that? Like, I want the beginning.
I cheated a bit. So in living in Europe, 25 years full time, there is a company called lottoland.com that today is about 18 years old. They do online lottery. And when I found them, they were doing very successful from day one. Little different model. They do casino as well. We don't. But I was amazed that they had incredible success over 15 years, mainly in the EU, in about 15 countries. And I said, well, wait a minute, only like 5% of the world plays online versus the global market. And
Yeah.
last I checked, there was over about 200 countries and about 4 billion people that are over 18 that could play. So I said, that's a big area. Let's get into that game.
Hmm. And so go into like what was next. So now you got this idea. What's next when you start thinking about launch and things like that?
Learning, uh, mistakes, trusting others.
Mhm.
It's when you have a vertical that big and that old as far as lottery, but the online lottery version is not old, 20 years maybe. So and all Americans can't do it, so they can't even learn about it if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So there was an education process, again, living in Europe helped to learn really about this sector and vertical, and why it's there and why it's the potential is so massive to just get, you know, 20% of the world to go online. But what was helpful is what I didn't have to do besides educate 5 billion people and what is it as far as lotto. I didn't have to create 6 billion phones, 200 social medias, internet, Web3, metaverse, crypto, and wallets to expose the opportunity through a simple QR code. So that made it great as far as how do we get the word out to the world.
I like that, and I like the concept of it. So now you're creating the tech and or the platform behind it, the branding, all of that. Like I'm still kind of going down the continuum of where you're at today. Like
Mhm.
talk to me about that piece of it when you're putting together the brand, when you're putting together the model. Like go a little bit further into that.
Well, thanks. Our as you can see in our name, Play Lotto Global, and the website Play Lotto Global. That's what we are. That's what we do. So
Yeah.
that was important. That and then that key trigger people when they see the word lotto understand it. So when it came to the technology, okay, how can we help people do this?
Hmm.
Thank again to create the QR code system seemed to be a good way to help because most people recognize what that is in a way that's also pretty much free online for people to
Yeah.
share as well.
Yeah. How did the Cinco Foundation, how does that play into it? Like talk about the second piece of that model.
Right. Yeah, well, most people for foundations usually do something and become successful and then say, oh, why don't we help give back? Well, mine was kind of the opposite. From day one, the model collaboration missions, which is Plato Global and Cinco Foundation, are separate, but they work together by
Mm.
design. So Cinco is the foundation. So in our model to help people earn income, that's Play Lotto Global and the QR code system. And the goal of helping good causes for humanity, that's Cinco. So the Lotto for good, good for
Mm.
humanity, that is our message to the world. How to do good. How do we do it? We have Cinco here in Florida is a 501c
Mm.
foundation that is separate. But what we do is we take a percent of every dollar on Play Lotto Global and donate it into Cinco every month. So now we have
Mm.
an independent foundation that can do just that, support the good causes for humanity or sponsor events worldwide.
Yeah. I want to ask this next question maybe in two parts. And so what I want to understand better for our audience and also for myself is obviously the US component involvement and then the international component involvement. So how do people make money specifically from this, from participating and or being part of this ecosystem?
Great and important question.
Mhm.
So, lottery online, which is the vertical we're addressing, right?
Yep.
No gambling. So in the United States, legislation does not allow that. So,
Hmm.
you and I, as or US citizens, cannot go play or go to the site and play. However, they
Yeah.
all, through a QR code or a affiliate link, could come and get their own QR code and link
Yep.
and then expose that to their world, whoever it is, whenever. So, of course, most Americans
Mm.
know different people, but then they can reach out to the world online.
Hmm.
So they
Yeah.
couldn't play, but they can enjoy the incomes seamlessly in their wallet. The rest of the world, which is approximately 4 billion plus non-Americans over
Hmm.
18, can just go to the site and play the lottos. And like over here, we have the Powerball and the Mega Millions, but basically register. And they can buy with as far as payments, credit card, debit card. We accept crypto. We love the crypto world, but allows really that mass of the world to be able to play the best known lotteries on their phone or our app, PlayLottoGlobal app, at home or
Yeah.
by the pool, whatever they like.
Yeah. And so looking at the and I believe a big piece of this that you'll do, like talk to me about like growing this, and also like I know we got a launch that we're gonna help you host, and that we're going
Yeah.
to be and that we're gonna be, so right now I know you're in kind of like soft launch mode, like obviously
Mhm.
letting people know, getting the
Yeah.
affiliates on board. Talk about where you're at right now and like plans for the rollout. Like that's exciting.
Yeah, thanks. We have a big milestone of an
Yeah.
official global launch, but yeah, after years, where the platform is working. So yeah, our soft launch, we're allowing some friends and others to get the QR code system
Mhm.
and expose it. And the beautiful thing is that the world now pretty much knows that a QR code will take you somewhere for free.
Yeah.
Most are black. Ours is blue and white, but in the middle is the word lotto, big and clear.
Yeah.
So that's the trigger. People scan that. They don't scan it to play pizza, but that's the act. So then you just
Mhm.
that takes them to the site to be able to play, and then or what we create is a simple automated two-level affiliate program where they can get the royalties from people playing, but without involvement and without
Yeah.
explanation and without cost. So
Mhm.
that was clear to get. So now we're in that mode of what we're planning, yes, with your involvement, which is would be fantastic, is what we'll call a global online launch event party,
Yeah.
where we plan to have hundreds of VIP invitation people to attend that
Mhm.
event. But one of the reasons they're going to attend is on that actual call on March 4th, they can get their actual code and link themselves to then start exposing in theory March 5th. So we believe that the group that attends, they do reach a lot of people. So on March
Yeah.
5th, it looks like a lot of people will start getting codes and learning about Play Lotto and the model and the opportunity to play, but also earn the incomes into their wallet.
Yeah, I love that. And go into a lot of influencers, a lot of other content creators that watch this. Go into the affiliate program just a little bit. I know that's still like I know they obviously can go to the affiliate website, do these other things so that they can get all the legalese and stuff. But if you speak
Yep.
just high level on how it works, and maybe even for some of those that have never participated in an affiliate program.
Yeah, no, very important area. So affiliate programs are defined as two levels of something. You're selling something.
Yeah,
So we have two levels of royalty. We will argue or suggest, as far as we can see,
yeah,
we're probably the only affiliate model that when you to get the two royalties in your wallet, automated and seamless, and also commissions of 10 cents per dollar, there's no involvement.
mm,
There are no meetings. There's no explanations. That's because no one has to explain the word lotto or if they
yeah,
see the code. So the result, you could end up with an affiliate program, which is
mm,
earning incomes from others who you don't know with no involvement. Yes, very unique, but also
yeah.
extremely valuable. And it can all viral and be shared anywhere online, many, many ways.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so, okay, so this is to me, this is a historic moment. Like you're launching, you've been working on this for years. I know this is going to be huge. We're in February of 2026. So as you plan out the rest of the year, like what looks like a good year for you for like as we look at the rest of the year for Play Lotto Global?
A good year for us is we three things: helping a lot of people will
Yeah.
play online, helping a lot of people earn income in their wallet every month
Hmm.
without involvement. And yes, the starting of sponsoring
Yeah.
of donations to charity events
Hmm.
as the model. And then we have Play Lotto Global Events division that will be sponsoring events as
Yeah.
well and helping monetize that event. So those are three good things that we look forward to occurring globally,
Hmm.
basically, for that matter.
It's awesome. Todd, this has been a lot of fun having you on the show today. What's next? What's next for you? What's next for the company?
Getting ready for the launch. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I was
exciting,
hoping you'd say
obviously,
that. That's gonna be fun.
because it's if we do it right, it'll be pretty epic.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of people, but uniquely, when you call what will actually happen on March 5th, is a lot of people potentially will find out about what we're talking about,
Yeah.
and that's a great thing, and it does a lot of good. So we'll hopefully have a fantastic March.
Amazing. Todd, how do people follow up? How do they get affiliate codes? How do they just check out the website, everything else? How do they connect if they want more information?
Yeah, easiest way to reach me is Instagram. I'm Todd Poindexter, the Lotto Guy is my Instagram. So it's all there. Click there. We'll be able to reach back to you pretty easily. The website you've seen is PlayLottoGlobal.com. But to reach me for anything in all the areas, yeah, Instagram me with pleasure, and I look forward to speaking with you.
Fantastic. For everybody listening, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes so that you can just click on the links and head right on over and check out Play Lotto Global and also connect with Todd on Instagram. I follow him. I've been following him for a long time. He's always, I think you said vagabond earlier. You're always traveling. You're always having all these cool dinners and meeting with cool people. Highly recommend everybody go check out that Instagram account. It's great. I'm like, where's Todd's at today? It's not where's Waldo? Where's the Lotto guy? That's what I'm talking about. Where's he at today? So again, everybody, we'll put some links in the show notes. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. Yes, you heard me correct. Daily. Each and every day we're releasing new interviews, new inspiration, and hopefully new tools for you to go along in your journey and be a success. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Todd, man, I'm looking forward to this launch and to being part of your community as well. So thanks so much for coming on.
What a pleasure. Thank you, Adam, very much. It's fantastic.